Both sides will come through the tunnel. Firstly, it'll be Hunter Sports High, led out by their skipper, Madden Potts. Makes their way onto the field now in the green and gold. As we said, both sides. Hunter Sports High, coached by Anthony Gleeson, and Erindale Ash Barnes. Been in charge of both their schools for a number of years. Erindale, of course, making the semi-final in the last 2 years. Looking to go one better in 2024. And now Erindale College make their way onto the field, led out by their skipper Jonah Anderson in the 7 jersey. Missed the first 2 rounds as Anderson. Of course, player of the match in this year's Laurie Daly Cup Grand Final for Monero. So he finally gets to put on the Erindale colours in this Peter Mulholland Cup. It'll be Hunter Sports to get us underway. I think the start's so important in these cold conditions. I'm not exaggerating, it is cold. You can hear plenty of people in the sound effects giving their thoughts. So Hunter Sports, Galvin puts the hand in the air, whistle to the mouth. It's allowed to bounce. He did well, did Cowling. He looks up straight away, finds Andrew Muir. So Erindale, they'll get their first touch of the footy as we get things underway in this Pool C final match. There's a good charge, Billy Hollands. Hunter's defence, good. Got up quickly, Brophy looks up, finds Cahill. Cahill's defence, so Hunter Sports have got up quickly. 3 involved in the tackle. Just holds him down long enough. Did a good job there. Goes to the open side. His second run up hit for Muir. On tackle 4, Brophy looks. Anderson won't muck around. He's not going to hang around any longer. Kicks to space and finds the grass and rolls nicely, coming across. Toby Winter's put his foot on touch, has he? Well, the crowd certainly thought so. The touch judge eventually gets there, but he's driven back into his in goal, is he? No. Hudson involved. Allaire as well. Toby Winter tiptoeing down the sideline there to bring that ball in. Big crowd here. The crowd weren't happy. Of course, the home team crowd, they knew his first hit up. They'll just try and bring it out of their danger zone now. So a nice set to start the game from Erindale. Now Hunter Sports, as we say, their first time with a footy. More than happy just to charge into the line. On the last tackle, Potts eventually gets to his feet. They'll look. Goes for Blair. Blair puts plenty on it. Waiting though, Romo. Romo will take it 20 away from halfway and bring it back. Oh, good solid shot there. He'll play it now. It was a good hit there from Hill. Bo Hill. Tuiliti down that short side, just took a pass from the dummy half. They try and drive him into touch. He stays in the field of play. Roach will look like Roach was going to go to dummy half. He doesn't. Anderson does and looks up and finds Roach. So Roach. Brophy again, slips in, looks up, finds Anderson. Anderson gets it on quickly for Green. So both wingers involved in this set so far. Anderson. Got a low pass, picks up Cahill. And Byron Cahill on the last tackle. He'll play it 15 out. Brophy comes down this short side, finds Cowling. Cowling puts it on the toe. Hudson picks it up. A lovely little kick from Jamie Cowling. And Harry Hudson, the last time he was at Seaford, grabbed a hat trick. And he started well there for Erindale. Wasn't much on. They came down that short side. And Jamie Cowling just took the ball to the line, dribbled it along. And then Harry Hudson picks it up, and all he had to do was dive over, and dive over he did. So in the third minute, as we said, Harry Hudson, he likes his ground. Kruger Roche has the goal kicking duties. It's a tough one first up. He's about a metre in from touch. And this right-hand touch line, the grandstand touch line at Seaford Oval. There wasn't a real lot on there. And as I said, young Cowling, Jamie Cowling did a good job. Took the ball to the line. That was the key. Now Roche trying to add the extras to the Hudson try. Moves in. We'll get a good view of it here. He's pushed it to the left. So 4-0. Erindale with an early lead. Blair with a restart for Hunter Sports. Cowling waits, takes it. He looks up to his left and finds Muir. Get him on his back, just slows it down enough. Come down this short side again. Cowling takes on the defence. Had runners outside, didn't need them. Brophy to the open, finds Anderson. Anderson will find Holland. Billy Hollands. Anderson sitting on that left, that's where they go. Muir, another run, this time carries it over halfway. His second run in the set, he's been busy early. The number 10 for Erindale. Anderson right on halfway, keeps it low. Sits up kindly for Winter. Winter will bring it back in underneath. Good tackle, Muir. Shot Winter in half. Over the top came Avaleski. They knew. Sculthorpe. He'll play it 10 shy of halfway on tackle 3. Mullerin. Mulheron. He'll play it on halfway. Out of dummy half goes Bishop. Bishop beats one. Last tackle. Not a bad set. A good set. Nice kick there from Blair. Blair kicks for Green. Green's allowed it to bounce. Gets the bounce after he does. Knocks it backwards. Picks it up. The Hunter Sports defence is there. They're driving to the ground. To Eli'i. Tries to charge into this Hunter defence, but the defence is up to it. Charmaine in jersey 20. Anderson, quick shift for Roche. Roche will play it. Anderson at first receiver. Cahill. Cahill still taking little steps, did well. Good post-contact meters there. Anderson now sits himself up on the right. Cowling for Hudson. Hudson didn't have a chance to let the ball pass out to Green. Mess in the ruck there. This time it does go to Cowling and he'll put it high in the air. Goes across. Taken nicely. Waited for it and did well, did Pat Slade. He's wrapped up quickly. To Elite and Roche involved. Ainu now. He moves it quickly. Winter did well, hung onto the pass. Ainu again, winding up. Hunter Sports now. They'll play 11 away from halfway on tackle 4. Nice pass there. Oh, good tackle. Barnes charged onto it, but coming across. Billy Hollands just got him in the sweet spot. Now Blair will put it high, and there's a big test from Romo. Romo waits, does well. But a good chase. Mulholland chased it well and brought Romo to the ground, slicing through now to Elite. He's got Roche outside, takes the tackle. Toby Winter did a good job. Now Roche picks it up from dummy half. Scoot still going, floating across field. Beats the first line of defence. All of a sudden, Erindale look up on tackle 2. They're 12 away. Brophy for Anderson. Anderson. He's going to kick early. That's exactly what he does. How's the bounce for Green? The bounce for Green is nice. Very, very nice. It was an early kick from Jonah Anderson. He put it across. As we said, Green just wanted the bounce. Did the rest, and they score in this right-hand corner again. And Sam Green. It was after a wonderful run from Luke Tuiliti down that left-hand edge. Roach floated across field. And then Anderson puts the kick through. So both tries from kicks on this right edge. And no doubt it's something Erindale will continue to work over for this Hunter Sports high side. 8-0 Erindale leading. Tough kick again. This one right on the grandstand touchline. Moves in. This time hits it sweetly. He's going to curl it around nicely. Roche converts from the sideline. So 10 gone. Erindale 10. Hunter Sports yet to get off the mark. And Blair with a restart again. For Hunter Sports, they'll be looking for a mistake just to get themselves in an attacking zone. Once again, Cowling has no problems. Looks inside, finds Muir. Brophy finds Hollands. He looked to get up quickly to play the footy. Eventually he does. Anderson rolling onto it. Beats one. Spins out. Oh, he's knocked it on. There's that opportunity now. Hunter Sports High wanted a mistake from Jonah Anderson. On tackle 3, we're going to double knock on. Have we? No advantage played. That's the call from referee Galvin. So Hunter Sports will bring the ball into halfway. They'll play it 35 out. Well, it'll be a scrum feed, 35 out. And their first opportunity in enemy territory. Hill at the back of the scrum. Which way do they go? They come to this left side. Picked up Hunt. Hunt throws the pass. It's gone backwards. The referee's call. Yep, it's wrapped up. Sculthorpe had to go back and pick it up. Simpson in a dummy half. Now Hunt. Oh, bounced the ball there. A little bobble. Mulholland. A little bit flat at the moment in attack this Hunter side. They need to get a little bit deeper. Hunt trying to work things now. They roll it along. Oh, flat pass again. That time from Blair. Ball's gone loose. Referee says back it goes. Brophy again. Making them work. Just kept chasing, did Brophy. He was like a hungry dog after a bone. Just kept chasing and chasing. And the mistake has come up. The knock on from Hunter Sports when they had their first real opportunity to put some pressure on this Erindale defence. Erindale College leading 10-0. Courtesy of tries in the 3rd minute to Harry Hunsett. And then the 10th, Sam Green. Cowling, Alaya. Standing out wide off the scrum. Brophy to the open they go. He'll find Muir. Muir making some good metres. Rolls forward. Anderson. Cahill. Brophy's going to go down that short side. That's where he goes. A poor knock on, was it? No, went backwards, referee says. He tried to thread the needle down that short side. Now they come back to the open. Anderson, Cahill again, his second run. Rolls forward. They're looking for this right edge again. That's where they've scored their points so far. Once again, Anderson will employ the kick. It's going to go high. They're coming through. Hudson, he let it bounce. Comes back and Green ends up with it. Still on the last tackle. Green tried to flick the pass out the back. And it ends up in the hands. The referee might blow a penalty here. No, he's just going to say, Toby Winter, you can play it. Winter did well in the end. He's under a lot of pressure. And now, once again, onto the field in jersey 15. Amai for Erindale. Slade. Pat Slade coming in looking for work. He'll play it 12 away from his defensive try line. Could hear the contact then. Anderson underneath. Potts. Trying to roll his hands up, get into it. Trying to lead his side. Eventually he's allowed on the last tackle. They haven't made a lot of metres on this set. They'll look for a big kick. They get that, but Romo attacks it. He'll bring it back to halfway. Gets over halfway. So strong return. Roche gets into dummy half. He had two elite there, but decided just to skip and go himself, and that's what he does. He does well, makes 15, 20 metres. Anderson rolls in the dummy half. Which way will they go? To elite to the open. Barnes involved in the tackle there. Did a good job just to bring Tuoliti to the ground. Long pass for Anderson. Anderson. Cowling. Cowling sees half a gap. Slices through. Makes it my gap. That's exactly what Jamie Cowling did. As I said, he saw half a gap and then exploded with the number 6. For Erindale to push it out to a 14-0 lead. And unfortunately for Hunter Sports, the man just haven't been able to capitalise on the mistakes. A couple of mistakes made by Erindale. Kruger Roche. With a conversion attempt. His easiest one of the day so far. He's had 2 sideline conversions. He'll kick one of those magnificently from that touchline. So he moves in, hits it sweetly again. Flags in the air. So 16-0. Left to the halftime break. Blair again with the restart. And once again, Cowling attacks it. He'll look back inside. You'll find Muir. They get up quickly on him this time. The kick did hang in the air quite a way. And Muir on his back. Mai. Brophy, long pass for Anderson on that left edge. Apaleski. Cahill. Cahill did well. Gets over halfway. Play at 41 out. Mai gets a short pass off Brophy. Good footwork at the line. Rolling up now. Winter again makes another good tackle. He gets to his quick. Oh, too quick. I was going to say he got to his feet so quick. He played it. The referee said you weren't standing up. He's playing it while he was still getting up. Dangerous run though. Jordan, Mai. Good footwork at the line. He really did step it up. Toby Winter saves the day again at the back for this Hunter Sports High side. He's had to do some tackling as the number one. Ainu for Slade. Wrapped up on one. Ainu. This time he hangs on to it. Not to pass the footy that time. Good footwork at the line. Barnes. He gets to his feet. Solid contact as well. That was a strong run. Mulholland. To the open they go. On in Jarmaine. Last tackle, they'll look for a good kick. It goes back for Blair. Blair coming across. Romo. Floats across field. Gets through. Oh, there's a mistake. Play on it'll be. Hunt picked it up as Romo lost control of the footy going into the tackle. So a wonderful opportunity now onto the field in jersey 15. Godoy, Lorenzo Godoy. Ronan Hill there in 14 as well. Hill. Pick up Barnes. Takes a while to get to his feet. Eventually he does. Which way will they go? He goes to the right. Has a little skip himself, does Hill. Saw a gap there, and I'll tell you what, the Erindale defence, this is their first test on their try line. What do they got in the dummy half? Skipping, coming back is Blair. Blair this time throws the long pass. So Mulholland goes himself one-on-one coming across Cowling. Mulholland still, they're going to drive him into touch. Jamie Cowling stuck like glue. Made the first contact and then just stuck, and then the cavalry came in, Harry Hudson, and drove him in a touch. So we'll go back to the middle of the field on the 10 for the restart. Anderson plays it. Green. Brophy. There's a little dip himself. He had Hudson outside. But he'll make the tackle. He'll play it now. Good work there, the tackle. Mulholland trying to get involved now. Hunter Sports slowly getting into their work. Billy Hollands, strong carry on tackle 3. Cahill. Brophy for Anderson. Apaleski, Anderson throws a long dummy, skips right, skips left, straightens it up. Sun slowly coming out here as they go to the last. Cowling puts the little kick through. Attacking it did well. Winter skips over a player. There's a good run out of dummy half. Wasn't much happening, but might be a penalty here. Yeah, he carried on with it too much, did Abaleski. Player was about ready to get up on his feet. Now, Blair looks to find a few metres with a penalty kick. They knew with the restart. Godoy. Get over halfway now, rolling forward. A little bit of momentum. Mulholland, that's good work. They're going to go down their short side. Hunt had numbers outside, takes a tackle himself. Hill at dummy half. Mulholland. Blair. Might be too deep this. He's in his field. Yeah, it is. It's gone. Just probably 2 metres too deep, and Yuri Ramo did well. Now we try and bring it back with interest. Did the quick tap, but he was wrapped up quickly. Green out of dummy half. 5 to the break. Erindale College leading 16-0. Anderson. Roche. Brophy again. Anderson. Amai beats 1, 2, still going. Oh, he had Cowling out on his right, but he couldn't see him. But they'll reload on this right edge. It's been successful early. That's where they go. Short pass for Muir. He deserves a try. He's worked hard, the big number 10. Brophy looked like he was coming out the back. Just pops up the short pass for Andrew Muir. And Andrew Muir scores 4 to the break. And Kruger Roche will have his easiest conversion attempt and should push it out to a 22-0 lead. Jordan Armai has been impressive since he's come onto the field. He's a big body, displaying some good footwork. It's been a tradesman-like 30 minutes from this Erindale College side. As you said, both sides coming into this Pool C final game undefeated. So Roche, flags in the air. And Erindale will lead 22-0. So Blair again with a restart. This time he goes, kicks it across the other side, and Anderson will look up and find Billy Hollands winding up. Defence comes from Hunter Sports, and they drill into the ground. Brophy tried to pass too early. Now this has opened the door for Hunter Sports before the half-time break. As they try and give themselves a little bit of momentum going into it. It's a mistake from Mitchell Brophy, out of dummy half. Can Hunter Sports capitalise? They go down that right side. Oh, Winter bobble the ball. Beats Brophy off the right foot. Anderson comes and gets him to the ground. Been good, the fullback. There's Toby Winner. Ronan Hill into dummy half. Mulholland, no, Jarmaine, sorry. Jarmaine, oh, they get it out the back now. Ends up with Simpson. Simpson can't get away from Alea, and Hudson over the top. Hill to the open side for Hunt. Godoy. It's a slow play, the ball. They come back to this left side. Hunt. Not much going on there. There's a Alea and Cowling this time. A little Goulburn connection. Now Blair puts it high in the air. Anyone's ball here. He taps it back. They keep it alive. Back for Winter. Winter says, I'll have another dip. They go from one side of the field to the other. Still alive, is it? Who's touched that? Inside the 10. Yep. All right, so Hunter Sports been penalised. Of course, Toby Winter puts the kick back, so all the guys on this left edge were in front of him. With 30 seconds left till the halftime break, Jonah Anderson tries to find a few metres and does so accordingly. The siren sounds. Harry Hudson just taps it, puts the ball into touch. And referee Galvin blows half-time. And in this Pool C, Peter Mulholland Cup clash, the final game in it, it sees the Erindale College leading 22 points to nil, courtesy of a try to Harry Hudson in the third, Sam Green in the 10th. 17th minute, Jamie Cowling did it all on his own. Welcome back to Seaford Oval for this second half of Pool C, Peter Mulholland Cup 2024 on Community TV, and it's the home side, Erindale College, leading 22 points to nil over the Hunter Sports High. Hunter Sports High boys back on the field, ready to rock. It might be warmer on the field than what it is in the dressing rooms, so they've come out to get a bit of sun on their backs. Now we just await Erindale. In what's been, as I said before, the halftime break, quite a tradesman-like performance. Used the football well, both halves, Jamie Cowling and Jono Anderson, just controlling play nicely for their side. Cowling scoring a wonderful individual try, which was a highlight of the first half. And now Erindale have made their way onto the field. They will restart the second half. With the boys from the Hunter, with it all to do. As I say, the winner of this game to finish on top in Pool C. 5 pools, of course, in this year's Peter Mulholland Cup. And the winner at this stage will play Patrician Brothers Blacktown. They get a double chance in that game. So Roche gets us underway, starts us for the second half. Oh, dangerous work there, pops the ball up. Hunter Sports getting over into dummy half. Ronan Hill Jersey 14. Which way will he goes? Godoy. Eventually gets to his feet. The time Bow Hill wrapped up. Thought for a moment then they might go down that short side. That's a good carry. See what number it is. He gets to his back. It was Mulholland, Curtis Mulholland, this strong carry. Last tackle. First set of this second half. Blair looks to thread the needle. It's a nice kick. It's going to just roll. Will it roll? Dead. Roche wanting to go dead, and it does. You can see Kruger Roche there just saying, go, and he'll look to get us restarted. No, there's a player still this side of the 20. Just rolling along, minding his own business he was. Romo out of dummy half. Cowling throws the pass quickly, ends up with a layer. A layer from a standing start. Now Green. Namai. Namai will play it on halfway. Hollands. Good contact. It was a good tackle from Bow Hill then on Hollands. Anderson puts it high in the air. Waiting for it. Takes it. Sculthorpe. Can't get away from the Erindale defence. Trying to fight to his feet. Eventually does. He gets up, does Winter. He looked up as if he was going to pass Ronan Hill, but just decided to go himself. He'll play it on 4. 10 away from halfway. Blair wanting a runner. Finds one in Hill. That's on Bow Hill. Last tackle now. And Blair threads the needle. Was met solidly from Brophy. Hudson waits for the kick, takes it. And eventually Blair says, Brophy's still hanging on him, just throws him to the ground just in front of us here. But Hudson did well, takes a kick. Now Green. Cowling at dummy half, finds Alea. Alea had Hudson outside, decides to take the tackle himself. Hudson gets in the dummy half. Long pass for Romo. Romo to Elite. Bounces out of one. The Hunter defence comes, tries the one-on-one strip. To Elite, hangs on. Brophy gets back in the dummy half, picks it up, finds Cowling. Cowling, good footwork again, beats the first defender. Bounced off that right foot. Anderson will put it in the air. This time it's not too high. Taken nicely. DeMeyer. Anu did a good job for his Hunter Sports High side. Slade. He did get a solid shot. I thought he did. He's just still on his haunches as Slade. Anu. Keep an eye, yeah, the referee hasn't had a Slade still down hurt, and there's another Hunter Sports High player just crumbled to the ground. Just waiting to see who it is as he gets up. Now Blair will put it high in the air. Just come down to was, it is Curtis Mulholland, and he's not in a good way, to be honest. We'll just keep an eye on things. I think referee Matty Galvin's just going to call time off, and the concern is Pat Slade's made his way off the field as well. So Mulholland just holding his neck, but up and about now. Still at that half-time score. 6 gone. That's good signs. Mulholland back in the line, so that's good news for Hunter Sports. Time on being blown back on now. Romo will play it. Anderson to Elite. Had numbers outside. Tries to skip through. Still had numbers. Oh, he's knocked it on. Maybe he should have passed it. Luke to Elite. He makes the mistake. Tried to do it all himself. So Hunter, get an opportunity. Scrum will pack in the middle of the field, 40 out. They look to grab their first points in the first points of this second half. Still at that half-time score, 7 gone. Fed by Blair. Winter spins out of the tackle again. Good post-contact meters from him. He's been definitely Hunter Sports' best. Toby Winter. Godoy. Hill. A little bit of ball playing there. They picked, looking nice now. Hunt shifts it quickly. Mulholland plays it. So Hill, which way will he go? He comes to the right. Pass has to go back. Potts look to throw it. Decides to go himself. He's just made his way back onto the field. We're on the last tackle now. It'll go to Blair. That's where it goes. What will he do? He's going to put the little grubber in to Elite. He goes back, and chasing through was Bo Hill. Makes the tackle. So a great finish to the set there for Hunter Sports. Forcing Erindale with a dropout. So Brophy with the dropout. Goes deep. Eventually Godoy picks it up. He'll just look up, charge it back, goes straight at Hollands, and Hollands sticks. Underneath was Muir. To the open they go. Caton. In jersey 16, Blair. Look at the ball playing, flat pass, picks up Hill. They're loaded up on this short right-hand side. If that's what they know, they go back to the open. Skipping, Potts. Hill into dummy half. Which way? Looking, comes back to this right side for Blair. Blair tries to do it all himself to no avail. Defence is up to the task. Now, long pass for Hunt. Takes the ball to the line, puts the kick through Green. Green does well, reads it nicely, gets out of 1, maybe 2, and eventually tackle to the ground. Hunt did well there, took the ball to the line. Sam Green did a better job. To Elite. Still going to Elite, carrying 1, 2. Romo, halfway through the gap, they come again. Godoy does well, sticks and gets him to the ground. Brophy. still going bravely. They're spinning around. He had Marpahiva, JJ Marpahiva, just come onto the field in jersey 16. Anderson goes to the right side again, puts the kick through this time. Which way's he going to bounce? Bouncing, I tell you, the way it bounced, coming through. Jordan Amai. It was a flat kick from Anderson, and he's been good. We talked about him in the first half. And the replacement player, Jordan Amai, comes through and scores the first points of this second half. He punches it out to a 26-0 lead. Just a nice kick. It was a flat kick from Anderson. The Chasers was good. Kruger Roche lining up again. Billy Holland's coming off as well onto the field in jersey 17. Tyler Buchanan. So Roche, conversion successful. He's had a good day with the boot. Just missed his first one, and since then has been a good. So 28-0, still 18 minutes left in this Pool C Mulholland Cup clash. The restart from Blair. Goes to Hudson. Hudson just tries to bring it back with a bit of interest. Now Green. Trying to find a crack in this Hunter Sports defence. On tackle 2, the set up the points. Amai, the try scorer. Muir. Brophy for Anderson. He throws the dummy and then comes and finds Marpahiva. Marpahiva still spinning around, still carrying players, still going, reaches out, JJ Marpahiva. He kept swatting them like flies. And he had the strength to just spin, carry, and then plant. And the set after points, they've added further points. So JJ Marpahiva.
First game we charged first, second game we charged second, third game we charged third.
After we didn't have any points in the opening 11 minutes of the second half, Erindale College have gone bang bang through Amai and Marpahiva. Kruger Roche will line up to add further points. Mitchell Brophy makes his way off the field. His job's done for the day. As Troy Cody comes on in jersey 14. Roche, once again, flags in the air from the touch judges. And after it was 22-0 at half-time, halfway through this second half, Erindale College have skipped out to a 34-0 lead. Blair again. This time finds Hudson. Hudson, no pressure on his outside players, just takes it himself. As I said, Cody on in the pink headgear, in the dummy half. And after Mitchell Brophy's had a good 45 minutes. Muir. Muir, you'll have to go back a couple of metres. He's Buchanan. Buchanan gets past one. Trying to hang on the defence. Cody, he was off and gone, but got tripped up by one of his teammates. Romo in the dummy half. It'll go to Anderson. Anderson will kick for the corners again. Up they go. Runners coming through. Ball's been, it was knocked back. What was the referee going to say? A little knock on. Roche coming through. Tried to pop the pass up for Tuolea, and there's a little knock on there. So, be a handover. Oh no, we can have a scrum feed. So Hunter Sports will have the scrum feed. 10 away from their defensive try line. They knew. Still running, making some strong meters. They knew the defence comes from Erindale. Winter. Dangerous again. They knew, says, give me another run. There's a good tackle underneath, though. From Muir. Chopped him to the ground quickly. Mulholland. He plays it. Barnes. Got a pass from Potts. A little tip on it was. Goes to Blair. Blair will put it high in the air. Coming down, being knocked backwards. Still alive. Potts. He's still alive. They move it quickly. There's numbers. Oh, he puts the left boot through. Coming through. The race for the ball, but coming across. JJ Mapahiva. Was it JJ? No. Not coming. Oh, that's right. No, it was Armai. Armai did a great job coming across. Just had to tip the ball dead. He had no choice. So Romo with the drop out. This goes high in the air. Blair waits for it. Looks to his left. Caton. Good solid run there. Really working hard. Oh, they've lost the footy. Hunter Sports after a strong carry. I'm just trying to see which number it was. Did a good job. There's a big tackle. Oh, that referee didn't like it though. A little bit high. Got Buchanan high. Haven't seen a lot of penalties in this match. Matty Gowan kept it pretty concerned for Buchanan by the looks of it. His teammates have put their hands up for the trainers and we'll have time off. going to make his way off the field. Buchanan. And Billy Hollands will come back on. Cowling with the penalty kick, just makes a few metres. Mapahiva tips it off for Alaya. Alaya beats one. Still rolling forward. Eventually, Hunter defence comes. In particular, Jarmaine. Napolowski. He gets picked up and driven backwards. Once again, Jarmaine involved with Beau Hill. Mapahiva tries to roll over the top, spins out of the tackle. It was a good tackle underneath, which brought him to ground. Bishop it was, Jalen Bishop. Hollands. Now Anderson looked up. He wanted a runner outside. Gets out of the first tackle. Still rolling forward. Had Romo just sitting on his left hip, but didn't see him. Cody. Cowling. Cowling puts the little kick through. Coming across. Winter again. Toby Winter. He's definitely the janitor of this Hunter sports team. He's cleaned everything up. Eventually, tackle's made. 8 shy of halfway. Jermaine. Throws the dummy, does Bishop. Bishop still rolling forward. Had Barnes with him all the way through there. Billy Hollands gets up slowly in the back play for Erindale. Jarmaine a dummy half. It's on the last tackle. Wasn't the best pass to Blair, but Blair eventually puts boot for ball. Roche waiting. Goes up, had no idea. Been touched, so that'll be a dropout. That's the call, yep. Kruger Roche went up for the ball, but went up early. Was touched. So another dropout. Their third for this second half, I'm pretty sure. Erindale. Hunter Sports have made them work hard. Defensive Erindale's been solid all the way through. Romo gets a wobbly kick, attacking at Winter. Winter will just bring it back. A little bit of footwork at the line. Mapahiva does well, makes the low tackle. Chops him to the ground. Bishop in the dummy half. He finds Barnes. Bishop, little no-look pass for Hill. Beau Hill wrapped up. Slow play the ball down, slowed it right down. Throws the big dummy, does Potts. Underneath, Cody. Bishop. And a mess, is it? Yeah, basically there, a little too much muck in the ruck, wouldn't let him up. Erindale College 6 till the full time, looking to keep their line. We've got our first F posse, just taps and goes. Bishop. Bishop picks up Potts. Long pass, goes for Hunt. Hunt, he throws a longer pass. Slicing, coming back in field. Sculthorpe, it was. Tell you what, I thought he was going to take off there at one stage. He showed a clean pair of heels. Jarmaine picks up Barnes. They continue to go left to right. Now Bishop for Blair. Blair puts the kick through. Gets the bounce, does Bishop, and Bishop will score. Bishop, since he's come back on, has just controlled the middle nicely for this Hunter sports side. And it was Blair who took the ball to the line. put the kick through the ricochet, bounce back into the hands of Jalen Bishop. And Bishop grabs first points with 5 to go for Hunter Sports High, and they trail 34 points to 4. Kyron Blair shouldn't have any problems with the conversion attempt. He doesn't indeed. Flags in the air. So as we tick into the final 5 minutes, Erindale 34, leading Hunter Sports High 6 in the final game of Pool C, which will see Erindale College top Pool C, Hunter Sports High in second. At this stage, of course, Hill Sports still have to play Illawarra to determine who finishes second. Roche. That's for and against, of course, but Hunter Sports now letting the ball talk. Straight off the kick up, ends up in the hands of Hill. Bishops eventually gets into dummy half. Blair looks and finds Potts. Bishop for Jarmaine. Jarmaine just tries to go straight in behind the ruck. Jarmaine, they're going to make go back half a metre. Try to grab a few extra yardage. Bishop comes back for this right side for Blair. Blair looks, finds Winter. Winter pops it up. Anu. In the dummy half, Simpson, Blair, long pass, Jarmaine. They're really letting the ball talk now. Caton, can he spin around? Has he lost control of the foot? He's been held up. That's the call. Definitely the best set of the match from Hunter Sports. They've let the ball talk. They've gone from side by side. Now they look to go forward. Once again, ball being moved in. Blair puts the chasing through. Romo's done well there. He had plenty of pressure. The Hunter Sports attackers as the kick went through, and oh my. For Erindale. Cody at dummy half finds Green. He tries to go over the top of Beau Hill, but Hill's up to the task. With Potts involved as well. Cody for Cowling. Cowling had a bit of work to do there. They had a bit of pressure, but he'll get to halfway on the last tackle. Out of dummy half, he ran out of options there. Is Cody. He put the kick through. Probably like to get his opportunity to do that again. This time it ends up with Anderson. Simpson. Winter. Malaya sticks down the bottom. Apolowski came over the top with Cody. Now Beau Hill. Trying to poke his head through this defensive line. Bishop for Hunt. Hunt throws the long pass for Winter. Oh no, it's not Winter that time. It's on that far side. Let's see if he gets to his feet. Spinning around. Blair kicks it low. Roche, he's touched it. He's just rolled it. Yeah, he's touched it, and it's just gone straight back up, and he's rolled over. So he'll go dead in goal. 30 seconds left. They're in no hurry. Yuri Romo. Eventually gets the drop out. It'll sit up. Nainu. He gets the bounce, winds up, tries to go over the top of a layer. And Cody. They do get him to the ground. Bishop in the dummy half. Which way will he go? He finds Blair. He finds Winter. And Winter gets hit, picked up and dropped. Dangerous tackle. A little bit of push and shove. The good thing about it, Winter's, he's up and about. The siren has sounded in the background. Referee Gowan will organise things. But after it was at that half-time score for a long period, Jordan Armoy scored in the 11th minute, and then JJ Mapahiva, he grabbed the try straight after. So only 2 tries in the second half, and we just saw Jalen Bishop with 5 minutes left. Be interesting to see. He grabbed their first points for Hunter Sports High. So Anderson has had to come in. It's Brock Abaleski's been put on report. As I said, the siren has sound. There will be a penalty, and Blair's going to have one last dip. They'll let the ball talk. Yeah, Hunt, Winter tried to charge over the Erindale defence. And that will bring full time in this Pool C Peter Mulholland Cup. And Erindale College have run out winners 34 points to 6. As we said, it was set up in that first half at a commanding lead at halftime, 22-0. And that pool stage is finished for both these sides, and now we await to see who they'll be playing in the finals. Hope you've enjoyed all the action here on Community TV. And with finals footy around the corner in this 2024 Peter Mulholland Cup, we look forward to bringing you all the action of those games.